Hi. Okay, get ready to go from math to code, part one. There's going to be another video right after this. I'm going to take a couple of short videos to explain how to do this, but I think you're going to catch on fast, and it's going to be really straightforward for you. So we're going to look back at the formula for WindChill from the WindChill page. Again, I apologize. I'm pretty sure you can't read it in this video, but if you're looking at the WindChill page, which is linked in the project, you'll be able to see it very clearly. And just look at that while you're looking at this. Let's break down this formula term by term, piece by piece. We need a variable on the left-hand side of the equal sign, because if we calculate WindChill, we have to store it somewhere in the program so we can print it out or do something with it. So we need to place it somewhere. The containers into which you put values in your program, that's what variables are. And the equal sign in math is stating an equivalency, that two things are the same or they're identical. The equal sign in programming languages like processing is saying gets. It says the left side, WindChill, gets whatever the result of the calculation on the right-hand side is. It's called an assignment operator. It uses a single equal sign, just like math does, but with a slightly different connotation. So we're going to put a variable on the left-hand side of the assignment operator, and WindChill, wind space chill, won't actually work as a processing variable name. Why not? Well, you can't have spaces, a white space of any kind, in a variable name. If you put a space between wind and chill, processing is going to think it's two different variable names, and you're going to get an error message because you can't have two things on the left-hand side of the equal sign, the assignment operator. However, if you just take the blank out, we can make a variable name called WindChill. And because I program a lot in Java, I felt I wanted to make the first letter lowercase, and I ran the two words together, and I made the second word, the first letter of the second word, uppercase. That's sometimes called camel case. That's not required. You could write it all in caps or all in lowercase, but most Java programmers stick to this convention. So we'll have WindChill. Okay, first place to put the variable. In the project, I ask you to think about what kind of variable that should be, a real number or an int. I'm going to skip over that now and let you think about that offline. Okay, the numbers in the formula, okay, like the 35.74 and the 0.6215, those are easy. Those are numeric constants. They're called constants because while your program is running, they don't change, they don't vary. Variables do and constants don't, right? That's the easy way to remember it. Those will go into our code just like they are. We can just type them the same way they're in the formula. So we converted wind space chill into a variable WindChill. We kept the equal sign. We know it's an assignment operator. And we're going to keep these numbers. So far, so good. The letters that appear in the formula, and they're T and V, which I guess stand for temperature and velocity of the wind, respectively, those are going to be variables in our program. We're going to want to be able to give them different values in our program and get a different wind chill. So we can start out with a really cold temperature but almost no wind, and then we can start out with maybe a not so cold temperature but a high wind speed and see that they're going to both feel pretty cold. So we're going to make T and V variables. Those are perfectly good variable names in processing, so we'll just keep them, capital T and capital V. So we have three variables so far, wind chill, T and V. T and V are on the right-hand side of the assignment operator in the arithmetic expression. WindChill is on the left-hand side, and some constants. The next thing we're going to look at in the next video is, okay, how do we put these together with operators to actually do the math to get the result?